What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we got some crazy car action for you guys. So basically this thing, it just looks a lot like all the other crazy cars. So our goal today is we're gonna paint a bunch of stuff on it. We want to do these plastics in like fluorescent pink, and then we're gonna do like the handle and some other stuff. I just gotta see how everything comes apart, but we're gonna do the other stuff blue, like a sky bluish color, and we're really gonna make it custom for Mel. So we're gonna go ahead and start ripping it apart and we will see how it goes. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have this thing pretty torn apart. I have the two plastics there, the brake handle or drift handle, whatever you want to call it, the steering wheel, and then the seat bracket I made in the last video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything prepped, and then I'm gonna start painting everything. I did want to try to paint this, but it's looking like a mission to take it off, so I think it's just gonna stay black for now. But I mean, all of these things will add color to it. So I want to do kind of like a two-tone on the steering wheel, where I'll use pink on either the spokes or the rim, and then blue on the other, whatever I don't use the pink on. And then same thing with this. I think I'm gonna do blue up top and then pink at the bottom, because the bottom you'll only see under the cart, and then the top is where you'll see over the cart. So I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Alright, so I didn't want to take these off, but there's no way around it. So I have the plastics ready. I'm gonna paint the pedal while I'm at it. I have to sandblast those things, so I'll do those later. But right here I got the bracket I made ready to go, and I have these little things too that I have to get painted. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I have to go on a paint run because I wasn't paying attention, and this calls for a white base coat, and I used black primer underneath because it wasn't sticking to the bare metal. So I don't have white paint, so I'm gonna go buy a can of white paint to use as a base coat under all this pink stuff. Alright, got white paint, so let's go ahead and try this again. I'm just going over it because I don't have that much time to be stripping it down again and doing it all over, because there's a deadline for this, and you guys will learn about that in the next video. So while we have that drying, I went ahead and cleaned this off with some brake clean, just to get the surface nice and clean. I've never actually painted plastic, so what I'm gonna do is lightly sand it with like a 600 grit or maybe a 400, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna spray this Adhesion Promoter. It says it bonds top coats to plastic, so I'm gonna sand it down, spray this, and then I might even, yeah, I'm gonna sand it down, I'm gonna spray this, and then I'm gonna use the white paint, and then I'll do the fluorescent pink over this. Alright, so we're gonna do 2 light coats of this. Alright, let's try this again. Oh yeah. It makes a huge difference doing it right. Wow. Oh yeah. That's gonna look nice. Alright guys, so change of plans. Instead of this fluorescent pink, we're gonna go with this pink right here. It's Prickly Pear is the name of the color. Just because I don't really like that pink, it looks pretty weird, and I know this pink is really nice and it goes with like a Barbie theme, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use this for all the pink stuff. Yeah, that color is so much better than that one. So since I can't really paint this big hoop here, I don't want to leave the whole base like all black, so I decided to paint these little bars on the side. So I scuffed them up real quick, and I taped the base of the actual crazy cart, and now I'm gonna install some paper around it, and then I'm gonna primer it and then hit it with some pink. Okay, so since these 2 things are basically powder coated, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sandblast them to get it off, because I'm doing both 2 things like a 2-tone pink and blue. So yeah, we definitely need to take all of this off, so we're gonna go ahead and sandblast it and then get painting. All right, next day here, all of these blue parts came out nice. So did the plastics, the seat bracket, and then these rails on the crazy cart. They all came out looking really nice. Right now what I have going on is I have, whoa, the steering wheel and then the lever right here. So I have taped up what is gonna be pink on the steering wheel, so the rim itself is gonna be blue and the spokes are gonna be pink, and then here the handle is gonna be blue, and then the bottom part is gonna be pink that goes under the cart. So while we wait for those to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the seat on the seat bracket and start putting the plastics back on, as well as the pedal. Check it out, guys. It's starting to look like a cart again. So like I said, we put the plastics, the pedal, and then the custom seat bracket back there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this sticker off because we don't need this where we're going. So now we just have to wait on the other parts and then throw them on, and this should be complete. So I think the bar is basically ready. I just need to flip it over, I think, just make sure I got the bottom. And the steering wheel, so I got lazy and I left this drying out here overnight, and the cup ended up falling over and got a little bit messed up. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that by wet sanding it a little bit. Hopefully it works, and then I guess we'll be done. While I'm waiting for the steering wheel to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the handle on. I'm just gonna feed it through this hole, and then I'll mount it up using the brackets, and I have to slide the cover for this hole right here and then slide the grip on. You should be good to go. Alright, so I got everything bolted down and everything is working as it should. So one last thing I wanted to do, this just looked too plain for me, so my boy over at AKM Vinyl Decals hooked me up with some Barbie stickers, so I'm gonna slap some Barbie stickers right there. Guys, check how nice this thing turned out. Melanie is gonna love it. And the steering wheel just got done and it looks amazing, so we're gonna slap this on real quick and this puppy will be done. So there you guys have it, custom Barbie crazy cart. I have a bunch of stuff here in the garage still that I have to put on it. A bunch of lights and even a horn because Melanie wants a horn. But the first thing we're gonna do after this is gonna be a solid tire from Taxi Garage. So that's coming up next, and then we'll get into all the wiring stuff, and we should be done with hers for now. We're gonna get into all like the speed and more power stuff later down the road once she gets used to this and it's slow to her, which I don't see how it could be, but yeah, we're gonna do that later down the road. So once we're done with hers, we're gonna get started on mine and my brother's. But like I said, that's later down the road. But if you guys like this crazy car content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of it, and make sure you like this video as well. But that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep moving forward and stay on the gas.